What's up, you guys? I'm here with a new video today. I'm here to bring you guys my latest locals report. Played at core again, and I topped. This time I decided to play extra deck Monarchs. I wanted to give this a shot. I think if you guys remember when I did a video on Tyree Tinsley's his regional XYZ Monarchs, I said something about how I felt the deck was going to go in that direction in the future just because it was pretty strong and its Cosmo matchup was already good, and you just had to play differently against BA, and that the extra deck version had more options than the domain build. I just wanted to try it out. I was able to get the E-Tellies and the blue layer to play it. I actually did not play the Brilliant Fusion engine though because I didn't have it. I couldn't get it, and honestly I wasn't really sure if I wanted to play that version, but I'll show you guys what I played. It's kind of interesting because I really did not know what I was doing, I'll be honest. I was just kind of learning how to play the deck as I was going along. I was just, locals is a good testing ground, so it was just to learn it, and I'll talk about how everything went afterwards. So we'll just start with the deck. Pretty standard stuff. 3 Ether, 3 Erebus. Just 2 Kuras this time, and then I replaced a 3rd Kuras with a Majesty Screen because of BA and PK. It's a common trend you'll see in Monarch decks. It's just really good, plus it's searchable and it works with Tenacity. For the Quantums, 2 red layer, 1 blue layer, standard. I drew this so much, it was disgusting. And then I played just 2 Idea and 1 Eidos. I've watched multiple deck profiles for people that have played extra deck Monarchs, and they say when you're running Quantums, you can run like 2 and 1 isn't bad. I've seen some people run 3 and 2. It just depends on your preference. Honestly, it comes down to preference, and like it's just better not to really like draw these and like lose out to like a Veiler or a Chaos Chapel because of ideas. So yeah, and then I made deck 2 Max C's and 1 Ghost Ogre. I got the Ghost Ogre idea from, I believe his name was Matt Winford. He topped YCS Houston. He was main decking it. I just liked it. I thought I was going to use it for the synchro abilities. It didn't really come up though, but it was decent. I got rid of Erebus like in the mirror, something like that. So yeah, so that's it for the monsters. For the spells, standard stuff: triple Pantheism, triple Tenacity, triple Stormforth, triple Return. I played 2 Domain. This card really disappointed me. I'll explain that later. And 1 Frost Blast, 1 to try it out. 2 E-Tellies, 2 Twin Twisters. That's it for the spells, and for the traps, just 3 Prime Monarch. I'll get into the extra deck. So for the synchros, I had 1 Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Cyframe Lord Omega, and 1 Scrap Dragon. Probably the best 8. Never summoned a single one of them. The Ghost Ogre really did not. I drew the Ghost Ogre so much, like I could never like E-Telly for it. I had like the worst luck, really, like yesterday with the deck. It was nuts. I kept opening blue layer and I kept opening Ghost Ogre. So these guys honestly never came up where I had Prime and then I'd E-Telly it out. I didn't want to normal summon it, so. Yeah, these guys didn't come up. They're good in theory, they just didn't come up for me. The 1 rank 8 I played was the Hope Harbinger, obviously because it's busted. I played 2 Gaia Chargers. I think I Gaia'd once. I did the Volcasaurus Gaia thing. I played 2 Durandals. Durandal was actually really good for me. I only used 1, so I'd probably go back to probably just running 1. In theory, the card is just so ridiculously good, the things it can do, and it really worked for me. I played against 2 Heroes, and Heroes is like without a doubt one of Monarch's worst matchups, and I was able to win because of Durandal. Durandal being able to negate certain things is just ridiculous, plus the hand shuffle is really good. So I actually really like this card, but honestly I think I would only ever go into 1. I don't know, it just never really came up to where I needed the second one. I played a lot of doubles just because I thought I was going to have situations where I needed them, but I played 2 Volcasaurus, 2 Pallades, and then 1 Adrius, 1 Magna Liger, and 1 Shark Fortress. I'll explain all this afterwards. And my side deck was total shit. I'm so embarrassed to show my side deck because I got to locals and realized I forgot my Flying Seas, and I was just like, well, fuck me. And I ended my 1 loss. I got absolutely savaged by PK Fire. I like blanked on that match, completely blanked. And when I realized I didn't have Flying Seas, I was just like, yeah, I just want to go just like drop in a hole. But I'll show you guys my side. I had 2 Fog Kings for the mirror. 1 Vanity's Fiend was the last card I added in. I don't even know why I added it in. I never really used it. 2 Battle Fader, 2 Veiler, 2 System Down, the 3rd Twin Twister, Raigeki, 2 Chaos Trap Hole. Never used it, but it's really good in theory. And just 2 Decree. Don't look at my side deck. My side deck is complete shit. I don't even want to talk about it. So about the deck. So I basically learned how to play the deck while I was going because I wanted to see, what's the difference of having an extra deck, having the utility of an extra deck versus not having it. And the things I noticed, Ghost Ogre was supposed to be good. It was horrible for me. Like, I kept drawing it, and I'll show you my rounds. Round 1, I played Heroes, and I got destroyed game 1 because he opened Dark Law and Rafflesia with like 3 background. It was like, oh, like, what do I do? And I thought I could Ghost Ogre away shit, and I didn't realize Ghost Ogre had to go to the grave, so I was like, well, it was useless. I ended up scooping game 1, and then I won game 2, and miraculously I was able to win game 3. He wasn't able to go turn 1 Dark Law, so I lucked out in that match. Then round 2, I played against PK Fire. I got savage. I got 2-0'd. I blanked on that match. He even told me afterwards. I even realized I misplayed like so many times. I was blanking. I was like, my God, I don't have Flying Seas in my side deck. I can't domain lock them. I was just like, I was making every just wrong play. Plus, I ended up going second, and his field was like, I think like 2 or 3 Beatrice. I don't remember. It was just something ridiculous. I didn't draw Max C, so it was just like whatever. But as far as the deck goes, I mean, Max C is Max C. I'd probably play 3. I'd probably cut the Ghost Ogre, play a 3rd Max C. I mean, the rest of it, worked decently. I'm still not super big on the blue layer and the E-Tellies, to be honest. I might even cut them. Like, I don't think they're as good as, they could be. Obviously this is really good if you open E-Telly, you have this, you get red layer, and you can start things off. But honestly, I just didn't like it that much. I'd rather probably just focus on the rank 5s and possibly play a 3rd red layer. So that's it for the monsters. As far as the spells, I mean, there's nothing really to talk about. Domain was really weak for me, though. I could honestly see myself just playing 1. When you do play the extra deck Monarch, you really just go for the level reduce and I guess the extra 800 to run over stuff. Frostblast is interesting. Frostblast, I mean, it's not a bad card. It's just I don't like the fact that it has, you have to have the Monarch basically already on board to use it. I do like sending it to the grave and then, springing it out of nowhere. But Twin Twister really just took care of everything else. So so Frostblast was okay. And the rest was, just pretty standard. Obviously, the primes. I might put Escalation back. I'm not sure. Twin Twister was really good, though. I wouldn't main 3, but 2 was really good. And, I mean, honestly, like, the E-Tellies were whatever because, I kept opening. I had one game where I opened Ghost Ogre. And I think it was actually round 1. I opened Ghost Ogre and Blue Layer, and I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have played this build. But nonetheless, I mean, the engine was decent. It didn't do as much as I thought it could, but... yeah, and then the extra deck, the extra deck was good. I would just, probably for myself, I would just probably go back down to 1 Durandal, and I think I need to side XYZ Universe. I got to open up some slots here for, like, the best options for XYZ Universe, but I like the ability of having the extra deck. I liked having Durandal. Durandal was just really good, being able to have Durandal. I did Volcasaurus. The option OTK never came up with Fortress, but it could come up. And it was decent. I mean, if I cut the Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, I'll have room to, because I won't be playing the synchros. There's no other tuners, so yeah. And then for topping, I got a Breaker of Shadow Special Edition my girlfriend opened, and yes, she pulled a Solemn Strike. It'll be up on eBay. It's already up there right now. There's a link in the description. Her luck is ridiculous. It always is. I literally gave it to her. I'm like, babe, try to pull a Solemn Strike, and she's going through the cards, la-da-da-da-da. She's like, Solemn Strike? And I was like, are you serious? Like, yeah, she actually pulled one, so yeah, that'll be on eBay. It was, I had a good experience. I haven't played in like 2 weeks. I just haven't been able to. I've been really busy with work. I just really wanted to see what the extra deck Monarchs could do. I do like it. I do want to keep testing it. I want to change it up. Like I said, there are several changes I would make. This side deck was complete shit. Please don't remember it. It was horrible. I cannot believe I forgot my Flying Seas. Like, I'm still mad about it. Just because, it was like, okay, I got Max C. What am I going to Max C into? Absolutely nothing. And it just was just like, this sucks. And I was just really mad. And I couldn't get XYZ universes, and I hadn't even, practiced with it. So this was basically a coming back, just, blanking out for for multiple rounds and just be like, what happened? And, And I don't think I even finished going through my rounds. Yeah, round 2 I got savaged by PK Fire. And round 3 I played Heroes again. I played my worst matchups and I was able to 2-0 the hero player. I got so lucky because that matchup sucks so much because Dark Law really turns off the whole deck. It's crazy. And then in the last round, I played against Domain Monarchs, and we ended up drawing. He wins game 1. Our game 1 took forever, and then we go into time game 2, and basically it's sudden death. And I make a play. He's got idea Eidos with like 3 back row, and I make a play where I tribute, bring out Ether, bring out Kuraz, pop both of them, and just hope to swing and get damage in. I'm on the last turn of time, and yeah, it gets damage in. So then we drew, and yeah, we ended up both topping. But yeah, I mean, it was fun to play the extra deck Monarchs. I definitely want to keep testing it. If you guys have any suggestions, any at all about this deck, please tell me in the description below. I want to make this deck good. I want to learn the deck better. This was just kind of like a trial run, and I mean, I'm lucky to have even did like decent because I really just did not. I really don't know why I decided to do that. I had the Domain build all ready to go, and then for some reason I just wanted to play the extra deck. So I don't regret it. I just definitely think I should have prepared more, and I'm just hoping through more testing I can do so. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.